Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation on the Student Communication Center, which is the organization that I partnered with. Now for a little bit of context, the Student Communication Center is essentially Texas Lutheran University's version of a writing center. I worked there my senior year of undergrad, and it was one of the coolest experiences that I ever had because I got to offer people feedback on their assignments, and by doing so, I ended up making myself a whole lot better in the process, just knowing what works, what doesn't work, and how it can be improved. Having that critical eye is so important, and it's a very valuable skill for everyone to learn, especially in undergrad when they're just learning how to create and essentially use these higher level learning skills to create such amazing things. Now, in total, the center has been open for around 3 years or 6 semesters in total, which means that there has been a total of 1,732 appointments made off of roughly that many assignments, although some people do come in for multiple visits on revision. As we can see by this bar chart here, written assignments are very here, let me actually expand it. There we go. Written assignments are by far the most popular thing that is brought in. Around 1,285 written assignments in total were brought in, or around 74.2% of all the assignments that were brought in. We have a lot of comp professors that are sending their students in that actually, many of them require it outright, basically that you have to have a certain amount of appointments at the SCC, which good for them because students in that phase and like their academic infancy really do need that kind of peer review and mentoring. As we can see though, we also have a fair amount of oral presentations being brought into the center. Actually, we didn't even offer feedback on oral assignments in our very first semester, so it's really cool to see that there's quite a lot of oral assignments being brought in. And then around 160 or 9.3% were visual assignments, which are posters. Most of the traffic that we get there are from social sciences such as psychology and sociology. They will send their students down there to make sure that their posters are in order and very clearly communicating something. Now, towards the middle of which by the way, really quickly, I'll show off the more interactive aspects of it. If we click the TLU logo up top, we can explore Texas Lutheran University and all that it has to offer. Very cool. But if we also scroll all the way down, we can go over to the Student Communication Center, and if you wanted to learn more about it, such as if I wanted to learn how long is a session, right here. It's in the lower level of the library, and each session lasts around 45 minutes or closer to an hour. Now, as for the rest of our visualizations, we can see that there has been a lot of traffic to the SCC in 2019, although this has dropped off somewhat significantly in the years following the coronavirus pandemic, to no fault of the center. We can also see that the most popular time, as in the most utilized appointment times for students, they will typically come in around 4 p.m., 1 p.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 5 p.m. These are typically dead times, or at least these top 3 at the top are dead times, which are times like right after they get out of class. They can just swing by the library, get some feedback on their assignment, and then they can get on their way to either lunch or class, which is why they are probably the most popular times. The top 20 visiting student majors, as we can see, we have a lot of social science students, or social and natural science students actually. Kinesiology is one of the most popular majors at TLU, rightfully so, really great program. Nursing and pre-nursing are also very popular. We have a lot of education students as well as business management, accounting, business administration, just regular business is right here. Then we also have things such as biology, sociology, biochemistry. We have a whole lot of programs at TLU, and it's really good to see some representation there, even for my department of communication. Love to see it. And then the most popular instructors in terms of SEC traffic were composition. Colin Boast here, for example, is one of the composition teachers. So we see a lot of traffic from our composition teachers here, from Beth Berry, Colin, Lauren Shook, and Ryan Davidson. That is roughly going to be it for the presentation. Let me know any feedback that you have about how this dashboard could have potentially been better. And thank you for watching.